Welcome to the B-side. This is the point in the show where we take a crack at the consensus and point out how cracked the consensus is. Take this whole Cruz dust up on delaying the health care law. Now, everyone says it's going nowhere. Live to fight another day. Move on. Now, on the B-side, we go against that a little bit with this question. What if we don't have another day? What if we don't have another chance? You heard me. What if we fail here and this entire healthcare Titanic heads deeper out to sea? Isn't that pushing it and us eventually under the sea? Tea Party or radio talk show host Gina Loudon says, do not let this opportunity pass. Everything else seems to have been put off. She says, why not call the whole thing off? You hear mainstream Republicans, Gina, say, well, you do that, you've cemented our prospects for defeat next year. You say what?
I say that I think if Republicans stand strong on this, Neil, they are simply responding to the wants and needs of the American people. Here we've had this bill imposed on us that no one ever even had a chance to read before it passed. Now it's being literally, physically imposed on us in a tyrannical way. And businesses and people are saying no. We have a strong majority of people, Neil, that want nothing to do with this health care bill. And I think one of the most telling components here is that less than 3% of federal bureaucrats even want anything to do with Obamacare.
Well, that is trouble. I've said many times, Gina, you and I have gotten is when the chef isn't eating the food at his restaurant,
right?
And
you
going
don't
to the restaurant
go there.
You don't go there. But
it's a health code violation
exactly,
to start off.
Exactly. But you know, I was talking to a lot of moderate Republicans, mainstreamers, rhinos, whatever, when I was down in Washington this week, including John McCain and others who said, look, we all are on the same page. We don't like this thing. I fought this, Neil, as much as I could when it was coming up. We lost. 2012 election came. We lost again on this issue. There are other ways you could delay things, pick this apart, but defunding it, canceling it, killing it, not doable. You say what?
I say sprout a backbone for once in your life, John McCain. Okay, he's done it before. We get that. In his history, he's had a backbone. But right now, the Republicans,
but he also
they
reads
have the
rules. But he reads the rules of the Senate, right? And he knows the numbers.
I understand that. This is where Republicans need to stay strong and fight to the death. Why fight once? Why have one good battle and not go ahead and fight the
I understand that. I'm sorry I wasn't clear. They argue, the McCains argue, fight to the death means we all die if we push the Gina Loudon route, the Ted Cruz route. You say what?
I say no because public opinion is on their side. And I say not only no.
Not for a shutdown. Not if it risks a shutdown.
Okay, but the message needs to be delivered, Neil, that this is not about Republicans causing a shutdown. This is about the elite in Washington, D.C. imposing this tyrannical
Gina,
bill
think
on
about
us.
It. You're right. I hear what you're saying. But do you think the mainstream media, is mainstream media going to play it that way? The president forced this shutdown.
But the mainstream media hasn't played. Obama doesn't care that way either. The mainstream media has said it's a great thing. It's wonderful. We're all going to get, instead of pills, we're going to have little chocolate M&Ms that are all different colors and little bunnies are going to fly. That's not what's happened. Well, that's pretty much how I know, right? And that's why people originally bought a bill of goods. But the thing is that Republicans need to carry this message. It is incumbent upon the party that wants this bill to sell it to the American people, because right now American businesses can't afford it, American people don't want it, and all we are doing as Republicans is being responsive to that sentiment.
Well, let's say it goes back to the House, and that's the warning Tea Party's strong sentiment folks like yourself have as a warning to Boehner. Do not return something that does not include killing this healthcare thing. Back and forth, back and forth.
Right.
We have a shutdown. We're up against the debt limit. Then it's all going to implode, and you guys are seen as obstructionists.
They're going to call us names no matter what. Neil, when have they not called us names? Give me that date. They're going to call us names no matter what. If we're pushed over, we're just the wimps that they can always bully on the playground. And this really is playground politics. The Republicans and the Democrats both need to act like adults here and do the right thing. This was pushed upon us. We are not ready for it. The Obama administration isn't ready for it. The right thing to do right now is to say, whoa, you know what? Let's take a step back. Let's take a deep breath. If we're really going to do this, let's help the American people understand how to do it. And then let's be responsive to they, the people, we, the government, are going to listen to them and be responsive. I don't think that's unreasonable,
Okay,
Neil.
so when everyone else says the idea, the prospects for killing this thing are dead and pushing for it is unreasonable, the A side of the record, if you will. The B side from Gina Loudon is, you've got it flipped around.
You just have to put responsibility where it goes. This wasn't the Republicans' idea. The fact that it's not working out is also not the Republicans' fault.
No, did you hear? It's Fox News' fault.
Well, okay, besides you, Neil, I think everything is Fox News' fault. If it's not Bush's fault, it's Fox News' fault. But the reality is
had something to do with it, too. Millard Fillmore. There's a guy. I never trusted him, but go ahead.
And the framers, because they forgot to put the right to health care in the Constitution.
That's exactly right.
But I do think, Neil, that there is an easy, simple message here, and that is Republicans need to say, hey, the Democrats got us in this mess. Let's see them get us out of it. This is not incumbent upon the Republicans to fix. This is incumbent upon the Democrats. Put it back on them, shut things down until we have this fixed, and then we can proceed.
It's looking like a bomb, and then we can proceed.